Good morning from the heart of Central Florida and the Margaritaville Orlando Resort, where you'll find paradise everywhere you turn. Today, we're going to be exploring all that Margaritaville Orlando Resort has to offer, and we're going to bring you along for the ride. It is our first full sunny day here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort, so we're going to take full advantage of the weather because it's been pretty dreary all week. We had a little sun earlier in the week for our tea time at Lakefront Vista Golf Course over at Walt Disney World, but today is the first day that we fully see the sun. There are definitely clouds, don't get me wrong, there are definitely clouds, but the margaritas are calling. We're gonna go enjoy this sunny day to the fullest. You can get a better view here today. So off in the distance right there is the new Swan Reserve. Then we have Expedition Everest, Animal Kingdom Lodge. So you can actually see the fireworks from Hollywood Studios and Epcot from here. You can actually hear them as well too. I mean, sound really travels. And then you can kind of see H2O Water Park. Margaritaville Orlando Resort's water park is right over here, again in walking distance. And then Sunset Walk is just right there. So all the great food, restaurants, even a movie theater, everything so close. When we were planning our trip, we were really torn between a Disney Springs hotel and staying off property. Last year we stayed at the Hilton Orlando Disney Springs and we had a fantastic time because we were able to walk to and from Disney Springs so easily. I will say being here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort is even better because you have Sunset Walk right here, which has so many great restaurants, shops, and entertainment offerings. So when you check into Margaritaville Orlando Resort, you get these really cool bracelets, kind of like magic bands, only a little bit lighter weight. This is our King Suite. We are in room 521, and I wanted to show you a few things. So we have a doorbell here, which is very nice. And then room occupied lights up red when I put on the do not disturb, so you don't have any annoying paper do not disturb sign. And then housekeeping, you make sure you press that button every day when you leave so that they know you want your room made up. If you do not want your room made up, you put the do not disturb on. And then to get into our room, we just use our handy Margaritaville Orlando Resort wristbands. When you first come in, you have the door here. It has 2 latches, so you can make sure. And then like I said, you have an electronic do not disturb, and then you have a housekeeping button. So when you're ready for housekeeping for the day, make sure you turn off your do not disturb, otherwise they won't make up your room. So you just simply tap housekeeping and let them know you're ready. But we're gonna put it back on do not disturb. Also, there's a master light switch here, which controls all the lights in the room. So if I turn that off, it turns off every light, which is fantastic. We've got all the other light switches here. We have a nice dining table here with 2 chairs. And then you have a little buffet bar over here with the Hemisphere Dancer, Jimmy Buffett's plane. We've got a K-cup machine, K-cups, creamer, stirs, sugar, coffee cups. We brought our own water, but this is some of the resort water. You get 4 bottles of resort water a day. We did not know that. We went over to Publix and bought water. And then in here you have your fridge. It's a standard size fridge. We were able to fit many bottles of water, and I had little bottles of Gatorade down there. And then we have a half gallon of milk as well. It's nice and cold. Sometimes with resort fridges, they don't seem to get a temperature. Last year when we were at Caribbean Beach, we had a huge problem with our fridge. It just never got cold. We had some cake that we took from a restaurant for dessert, and we put it in the fridge and it just never got cold. So just FYI. All the artwork in here is gorgeous. It's totally my vibe. I would love to own all of these paintings and pictures, and it's very welcoming. This table has become our dumping ground. We come in the door, we throw our stuff down, like our park tickets and all that fun stuff. Next, we have the living room. We have a huge sectional that pulls out to be a pull-out bed. We have our television here, and then a nice giant coffee table with a sitting chair. You have resort TV, which is what we've got going on here. And I actually have some storage under here as well. You have some storage, you got the cable modem there, but you got some storage in there. We use this as well as a catch-all to put some things. The couch was super comfortable. And then this is our first balcony here. We have a giant oversized balcony with 2 sun loungers and an Adirondack chair. There are 2 table service locations here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. We have On Vacation and Euphoria. Euphoria is more of an upscale, and On Vacation is more of a casual table service. Euphoria is located in the lobby, and On Vacation is located downstairs. In addition, you have the Provisions Grab and Go Market, as well as the Salty Rim Bar, which is poolside. I will say On Vacation was not open during our stay in January just because it's a slow season. They have a comedy show and it just looked like a really fun spot. Unfortunately, we didn't get to take advantage of it. However, Euphoria does have live music throughout the week, which was awesome. They play everything from Jimmy Buffett to classic rock, and we loved every minute of those performances as well. They have bikes available for you to ride throughout the resort. Popular feature at Margaritaville Orlando Resorts. And then they have Surrey bikes over here that you can rent as well, which are always fun. So out of the 3 pools, the adults only quiet pool does not offer drink and waiter service. So you cannot order food or drink at that location. However, the main pool, the 2 main pools, the fins up pools, they offer drink and food service around the pool. You can also get a cabana, which will bring you food and drink service. There are 2 pools in this area, 0 entry on both sides, which is fantastic. And then we have cabanas lining each of the pools. We are here at our poolside cabana, cabana number 11 at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. Let me show you around. So we are right here in front of the main pool, not far from the bar. We've got 2 small chairs, and then we've got 2 loungers. We've got 3 drawers that are just basic drawers, and then we have a safe and a fridge. The fridge does not come stocked with anything. And then we have a remote for our television. There's also a fan in case it's a super hot sunny day. So you can actually request whichever cabana you want. This one's great because there's no one to our right. We've got some chips, salsa, and guac from the Salty Rim Bar and Grill. The guacamole is delicious, it's refreshing, and the salsa is a little fiery. It's not overly spicy by any means, but it's got a little kick. Usually I'm more of a guac person, but I think I like this salsa better. It says it's fresh salsa and house-made guacamole. Excellent chips and salsa.
It's so problem-free philosophy. I couldn't
We've got karaoke going on poolside here. It's very entertaining.
He was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. Thanks.
You doing good over here, man?
Made some worries from the rest of your days. It's so problem-free philosophy. Good love is high.
We ordered the Overseas Highway, mango rum,
Now,
blue carousel, and pineapple juice. It's delicious. We've got the shrimp tacos here. What do we have in them? So we got the blackened shrimp, cabbage, mango and pineapple mix, red onions, avocado ranch, and flour tortillas with cilantro and lime. So it looks like there's some guacamole here. Everything comes with french fries, he said. And then you've got the slaw. And there are flour tortillas, jackpot. That's fantastic. An absolutely perfect day here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. Besides having the hotel rooms here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort, they also offer beach cottage rentals. You can rent anything from a 1 to 2 to 3, 4 bedroom, and a lot of the cottages come with hot tubs and lakefront pools, private pools. So if you have a large group or family, this might be the option for you to consider. When booking, you just go into Margaritaville Orlando Resort and you can pick between the hotel side and the cottage side. This beach house offers a hot tub. The cottages are beautifully themed to Key West. They offer a full kitchen and really immerse you in that Jimmy Buffett vibe. If you're staying with a large family, this is definitely the option for you. We are here at the Fins Up Fitness Center where they offer Techno Gym fitness equipment. Great big space to help you stay healthy and active while you're at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. We are heading down to the St. Somewhere Spa, and we're gonna have some spa treatments.
Going down.
We had an excellent spa afternoon at St. Somewhere Spa here at the Margaritaville Orlando Resort in Kissimmee. For our spa day here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort, we took advantage of Groupon. So Groupon is currently offering a few spa specials for couples massages, facials, and manicure pedicures. Also, if you are not staying here in Margaritaville, Orlando, you can actually take advantage of the Groupon and get a guest day pass for the resort. So besides the spa, that actually gives you access as well to the resort. So the pool, the spa, anything and every amenity here at the resort is available to you if you purchase the Groupon. It also allowed us to enjoy our spa day without stressing about spending too much at the spa, because we all know that the spas can be expensive. Margaritaville Orlando is pet friendly, so whether you're staying in the cottages or at the resort itself, you can bring your furry friends along, and they also offer this dog park called Margaritaville. Like many resorts in the Central Florida area, Margaritaville Orlando Resort does charge a resort fee daily, and in addition they offer valet parking for an additional fee, or you can self-park for free yourself. Our room is just behind me, and our car is right there, that big white GMC. So self-parking is an option, and I will say that even with the daily resort fee that Margaritaville Orlando Resort charges, it still in no way compares to that of the total that we would have spent had we chosen to stay at a Walt Disney World resort or anything on Walt Disney World property. In addition, there is so much to do right here in Kissimmee. You have Sunset Walk and 192, the highway, the main highway that Margaritaville Orlando Resort is located off of, has every restaurant you could possibly imagine. So if you're looking for chain restaurants while you're here, like Red Lobster, Olive Garden, the Miller's Ale House, just to name a few, look it up on the internet. They are all up and down 192, just a short walk or drive from Margaritaville Orlando Resort. In addition, Sunset Walk is right behind me. We had dinner at Estefan's Kitchen. I'll link that video down below and up here. It was amazing, and there are so many other options here at Sunset Walk for lunch, breakfast, dinner. Definitely check it out. We have had a fantastic stay here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. This was our first time staying here, and it will definitely not be our last. We fell in love with Margaritaville Resorts when we stayed at Hollywood Beach in Fort Lauderdale, and that resort just blew us away. Everything about it, from JWB Steakhouse, the beachfront property, the service, the amenities, everything was amazing. When we were planning our trip here this year to Orlando, we were just really undecided where we wanted to stay. We knew we did not want to stay at a Disney-owned resort. We knew that with all the perks that they've taken away from Disney guests, we just didn't see the benefit at staying on Disney property. We were looking at other Disney Good Neighbor hotels, but then when you added it up, they really didn't have what we were looking for. Last year, we did a brief stay at the Hilton Orlando Disney Springs, and it was great to be able to walk in and out of Disney Springs so much. That was fantastic. So we were kind of looking for something like that, but just not that hotel again. That particular area, that particular hotel, and the hotels in that area just weren't what we were looking for. So when you added up all those different locations between Disney and Good Neighbor hotels and their nightly parking fees, their nightly resort fees, and just their regular nightly rate, and then balanced it out with their amenities, we got so much more here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort than we ever would have gotten, and it was more affordable. So we are about 10 minutes from Disney's Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, as well as Blizzard Beach. It's about 15 minutes to Epcot and probably 20 to Magic Kingdom. If you have a car, definitely a great thing. Make sure you self-park for free. You can valet for an additional nightly fee. If you don't have a car, you can take the complimentary shuttle that offers transportation to all the major Orlando attractions, not just Walt Disney World, but SeaWorld and Universal. So that is a great option if you do not have a car. Also, Sunset Walk is located just a few steps outside of the Margaritaville Orlando Resort. They have so many great dining and entertainment and shopping options. Definitely something to check out. And if you're looking for chain restaurants like Red Lobster, Texas Roadhouse, Chuy's, Bahama Breeze, Hooters, Everything you could possibly imagine is located on Highway 192, which is the main road that comes off of Margaritaville Orlando Resort, and also takes you to Disney and the other attractions. Probably the best thing in this area is there's a Target, there is a Publix. So we headed to Publix, we got bottles of water and just a bunch of things that we needed for our week here. That was great. It was so nice to have that there. If you need like Tylenol or toothpaste or Band-Aids, just anything you might have forgot, you know, when you were packing or ran out of, Publix is right here, Target's right here. If you ran out of golf balls or, you know, whatever you might need for your trip here to Orlando. So super convenient. And you can walk to all those places. You don't need a car to get there. There's also a complimentary shuttle here at Margaritaville that will not only take you around to Sunset Walk and within the Margaritaville property, but it will just take you wherever you need to go. So just call the front desk, tell them where you need to go, and they'll be happy to drive you there. A few things I want to note, and it's something that I wish I had known before. If you are reserving dinner at Disney Springs, please make sure you check OpenTable. OpenTable is a separate app and website that helps with booking reservations. A lot of the Disney Springs restaurants are on OpenTable. There were so many Disney Springs restaurants that we were not able to eat at this time because their reservations were not available on My Disney Experience. We do not plan our trip out 180 days, 90 days. We don't want to plan every minute of our vacation. We want to just kind of wing it. We missed the days where Disney allowed us to do that, and unfortunately that is not an option anymore. So when we do plan our, you know, meals a couple days or a week out, most of the reservations are gone already, as you probably know. However, I found Morimoto, Wine Bar George, so many of the Disney Springs restaurants are on OpenTable. In addition, if you're looking to make a reservation at, say, Citric Coast or California Grill, try and get the direct phone number to the restaurant. There are plenty of websites out there that have that information. I know back in the day, my dad had all that stuff programmed in his cell phone where he had like Mitsukoshi at Japan Pavilion and Epcot, you know, the direct number. So you didn't have to call that 407 WGW Dine, sit on hold for 2 hours only to find that they don't have a reservation. If you can make contact with the restaurant yourself directly, either by phone or just walk up to them a couple days ahead of time and say, hey, we're looking to eat here Thursday night, we're a party of 2, what do you have available? They may have something for you. In addition, and something we discovered this time, and probably an option that we'll take advantage of in the future, if you're looking to dine at a signature restaurant, California Grill, Narcoossee's, Chico, somewhere that is very hard to get, especially with the reduced capacity right now and the reduced staff, make sure you see if they have a lounge. If they have a lounge or a bar, you can order off the restaurant's menu and enjoy all the same things that they offer, like incredible cocktails and the menu from the bar and lounge. So make sure you check that out. I know some people don't like sitting at the bar, and obviously if you're celebrating a special occasion, that may not be for you, but it is an option. So I just wanted to share a few of those things for you in case you were wondering, you know, how do we do it? Because we don't plan. We're not sitting on there 180 days out, you know, hit click, 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 click. That's not us. So here's a few tips for Margaritaville Orlando Resort. If you are planning a stay here, make sure you sign up for Margaritaville Perks. This is a rewards program for Margaritaville hotel guests. Margaritaville Orlando is not the only Margaritaville resort. There are resorts in the Bahamas, there are resorts in Nashville, Tennessee. New York City is one of their newest resorts. So if you are planning a stay here, I highly recommend that you sign up for Margaritaville Rewards, which is the Margaritaville Perks. When you sign up for that, you then make your reservation as a Margaritaville Perk member. So sign up for the perks, then make your resort reservation here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort. And then closer to your check-in, you'll get some really cool perks. So one of them is 15% off a spa service during your stay. And then in addition to that, you can pick between 3 perks, and they vary by time of year and everything. So you pick 2 out of the 3 perks. So they give you 3 options and you pick 2. The 2 options that we picked for our package were a $25 resort credit and 2 complimentary drinks. So what that equaled was a $28 resort credit for 2 beverages, and then a $25 resort credit for the resort credit offer. Full disclosure, we paid 100% for this stay on our own. This is not something that we were hosted or comped in any way. We did not receive a discount other than anything that was publicly available. Full disclosure, I'm gonna tell you all the numbers. So the Hilton Buena Vista Palace during our stay would have been $1,500 plus parking nightly. Coronado Springs would have been $1,800 plus nightly parking. And Swan Dolphin, which we were really looking for because I love being at Yacht Beach Club, Boardwalk, Swan Dolphin, so we can walk into Epcot and Hollywood Studios, MGM, whatever you call it. Dolphin was completely sold out for our stay. I don't know if it's actually sold out or if it's sold out at capacity due to reduced staffing and reduced capacity. But the Swan was available for $2,700 plus nightly parking. So all of those were priced in a standard room. And then there was Margaritaville Orlando Resort with a nightly rate of $150. That was the rate that we got. Then you have your nightly resort fee, and we did not pay for parking because we did self-parking, so that was the only additional fee. Our total for our stay here was around $1,500 with all the fees, all the taxes, everything. Of course, you know, we've charged things to the room since we've been here. I'm not taking into account any of that. I'm just talking for the room. When we got here, Sarah, the front desk manager, was super sweet and she upgraded us to a suite. So that was amazing. It was completely unexpected. Their service here is phenomenal. I have read some reviews online where they say the service isn't very good. I'm not sure what hotel they're staying at, but I can tell you honestly 100%, every single person that I have met here, every single staffer who I've come into contact with has been fantastic. From the front desk staff, to the bellman, to the valet, to the housekeeping, the pool staff, the restaurant staff, the girls, the ladies that work in the gift shop. I mean, everything and everyone has been fantastic. We have not had a single issue while we're here. They are still more affordable and far nicer than any Disney resort room, standard room, not DVC, that we've stayed at in the last 5 or 6 years. Our room at Caribbean Beach last year was so in need of refurbishment, it wasn't even funny. This hotel is only 3 years old and it's in great condition. The only negative that I will say is there is no guest laundry facilities. We are in the middle of a very long trip and we were hoping at this point to do some laundry, but unfortunately we can't because there's no guest laundry services. I'm sure we could drive to a laundromat and do that, but it's just nicer when it's here because you can do things at the resort and then go check on your laundry, switch it over, things like that. So that's something that Disney offers that Margaritaville Orlando Resort does not offer. But other than that, no complaints, no headaches, no problems. Everything has been amazing. So with that being said, we highly recommend you consider your next vacation here at Margaritaville Orlando Resort in Kissimmee. If you have any questions or concerns, let us know in the comments below. If you've stayed here, let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for traveling with us. Bye-bye.